where we've done, a winter crop straight back into a summer crop, straight back into a winter crop in multi-species. Couldn't have done that 17, 18, 19, you wouldn't have had a hope. So that's our problem. So I guess we've all been guilty of long fallows because we've had to build our moisture profile through that period to actually be able to grow a crop. So to go and put a cover crop, multi-species, whatever, in fallow, so that what would normally be fallow, so that we haven't got bare soil, it's a case of changing the psyche, because we all go, well, hang on, we're bare fallowing this to save the moisture, but in actual fact, maybe we are better off to cover it with a multi-species.
Your bare fallow though would be covered in weeds, or is it?
No, try and keep it pretty bare. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So in your bare fallow, how long do you bare fallow for?
Normally, I suppose 18-month rotation. So what was sort of planted in so a sorghum crop planted say September, October, harvested say February, March, April, would then rotate through to the next winter crop. So I guess you've got nothing from April till June. So you've virtually got 12 months there of no crop growing in that, if you were going to swing out of a summer rotation into a winter one. And then winter, obviously, it would be, like to end up in a summer rotation, would be sort of planted in May, June, harvested in November, and then not planted till the following September. So you're looking, 9 months to 12 months with no crop growing in that soil.
But are you allowing the weeds to grow?
No, not normally.
So how often would you have to spray?
And that depends on the season. I guess a wetter season more often. You could be doing in the wrong year. I suppose you could be doing a blanket spray every 6 weeks, I suppose.
Because you see where I'm going here, that your weeds are actually the multi-species.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
So if you just left them, you're still bare fallow, but
you've got something, and you've got a living root in that soil, and that's why we've done what we've done with this multi-species paddock. Is, I guess going back, we would have always thought, well, hang on, we're flogging our country, because we've just gone crop. In 3 seasons, we've had 3 crops, which is triple cropping, not double cropping, it's triple cropping, isn't it? And that normally is not what you would do. So I guess what we've done there is a bit extreme, but the problem to leave weeds in your paddock, for us, to try and grow something as seed, we need to be very careful. If you're going to let the weeds go, you still need to kill them out before they're seed, basically. So yes, you could probably let them go a little bit longer, but then, like through the summer months, it doesn't take long for a plant to get to seed point.
Yeah.
When it's hot, 40 degrees, and there's moisture there, and they're humming along pretty good. So from the point where you might have done a spray, you might only be able to leave that another week or so, and you'd have to do it anyway, otherwise things would be flowering. And some of the bigger ones that were out of the ground earlier, compared to the littler ones that you're.
So with your multi-species, then my next question is, how many weeds have been growing in there?
Yeah, it's surprising. Not as many as I probably would have thought. Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying there's none, but it's certainly, alarm bells aren't ringing, put it that way. So, and that surprised me even after when we crimped that first winter crop, and then there was nothing in there for 8 weeks probably, other than the straw cover that we'd crimped down, and certainly it got away pretty quick after we put the biology on it. It didn't hang around as long as I would have liked it to. So, the weed pressure certainly wasn't as bad as I would have said in our other paddocks. And I don't believe that's particularly a cleaner, it's not like it's a beautiful clean paddock anyway, history-wise. So I don't think we had a whole lot going on there in our benefit. So there's no doubt there's something has changed.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because I reckon Mother Nature's going, look, this is bare, stick some multi-species on here, weeds,
yep.
Which is what we call, but you'd already put your multi-species out, so she went, well,
my job's done. Yeah,
I'll save those seeds.
I'll sit back on the couch for a while and watch this fella stuff it up again. But yeah, that's it. I mean, and I suppose that, and look, there's plenty of people have done it for a lot longer than we have, and are probably, definitely way more experienced than we are, and have seen clearer results. There's not a lot of people around here doing it. There's some, but I guess every area is different, and the way things behave is slightly different. So yeah, I'm just keen to give it a go, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, I don't know, go back to where we were, I suppose. But yeah, I don't particularly want to do that.
No, I don't think you will need to. There's always questions, and there's always answers to those questions, and when you say that you fail, they're just opportunities.
Yeah.
And you may not have thought of the answer, but yeah.